It's the book of Alpha Running Man, homie. Read it or weep.
Hey, what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA, man. I'm back in the whip, man. And before I get into this meal, man, I just want to say this to y'all, man. I appreciate all the support, man, and everything that y'all providing for me, man. Keeping me moving in this thing, man. Let me know that, you know, my mission is not in vain, man. When I help brothers out, man, I had a consultation with a young brother today, man, and really, you know, told him some things to point him in the right direction, man. It was a joyous occasion, man, to see that light bulb click on top of his head, man, to let him know that, you know, he been viewing things from the wrong perspective. That's really all it takes in life, man, is for you to start viewing things from the proper perspective, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes for all of us, man. Just start viewing things from the proper perspective. You know, it's okay to accept the fact that the way you've been viewing things your entire life has been wrong, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to feel bad because you've been a fool your whole life, because you were taught to be a fool. It's not like you knew and then you did the opposite, but now you know. You're picking up the information, man. You're over here in the atmosphere, man, bettering yourself, picking up the information you need, man, to either help you change your life or help solidify the path that you're on by knowing that, you know, God is speaking through me, speaking to you, letting you know, man, that you're on the right path, man. So I just want to say to y'all, man, don't be too hard on yourself about the things you've done in the past, man. You know, be overjoyed and be proud of yourself for realizing that you needed to go in a different direction, man, and seeking out the information that you sought out, man, because now you're about changing your life. That's what this is all about, man. It's about changing your life. You know, everything is good. The views are good, man. You know what I'm saying? The financial support you guys show, man, I appreciate it. But the main thing is that I'm helping you change your life, man. My goal is to affect your life in a positive manner. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. It don't even matter. We can put titles on it about, you know, teaching you to be the most alpha version of yourself and helping you become this, helping you become that. Man, I just want to help you feel good about who you are. Not change who you are. Improve who you are. Because you can never change who you are. Just like a zebra can't change its stripes and a leopard can't change its spots. You cannot change who you are. There is no such thing as changing yourself. All you can do is improve who you are. When you were born, you were already who you're gonna be. There is no such thing as changing who you are. Well, I'm gonna become someone else. I'm gonna become a better man. No, you're not. You're gonna become a better version of yourself. You're gonna become a much improved version of yourself. You're not gonna become a better man, because that would indicate that you're gonna become someone else. You're gonna become another man. Like another man is better. No, words matter. So it doesn't matter what you think, it matters what come out of your mouth. Words speak action into existence. Words speak truth into fruition. So I want you men to understand, man, that all you have to do is focus on becoming the best version of you. Look at yourself and improve that. Don't look at someone else and try to become them. That's not how this goes. I was talking to a young brother a couple of days ago, man, consultation, man, and he was trying to pattern himself after the dating coaches he listens to. You know, he was telling me about one dating coach in particular that he read his book and attempted to apply everything that he was saying, but he was trying to apply it in the wrong arena and he was getting the wrong result. And then when we broke it down, we realized that he wasn't cut like that. Everyone's not cut to be the way that their dating coach they listen to is, or their content provider is, or their, you know, their spiritual liaison, whatever it is. Whoever you're listening to and influencing your behavior, you have to make sure that you're cut out like that, because everyone can't apply everything. You see what I'm saying? Everyone can't apply everything. Some men aren't going to be alphas, but you can become a less beta version of yourself by focusing on becoming the most alpha version of yourself. I don't care if you're never alpha. I just want you to become a less beta version of yourself. I want you to eliminate some of the feminine behavior that's clouding your judgment. I want you to eliminate some of the feminine thoughts that are causing you to change your behavior and become more feminine in this life, where you need to become more masculine, because the world is already becoming more feminine. The world doesn't need your help to become more feminine. It doesn't need that. So I want you men to understand, man, that it's crunch time now. You know what I'm saying? It's crunch time for men. It's crunch time for masculinity. But more than anything, it's crunch time for you in your own personal life. We can do this whole kumbaya, we're all in this one big battle together, but we're not. This is an individual life, bruh. We can battle together all we want to, but when someone dies in battle, the rest of the squadron goes on. You got to remember, you born by yourself, you die by yourself, and so you got to live for yourself. We can all be on the same path, but when you break down the path to its very least compound, it's all an individual journey. It's an individual alpha journey. And whereas most men or some men want to band us all together into this group, I want the individual man to focus on himself. I want you to focus on you, because us will come automatically. Once you build yourself into the best version of yourself, your inclusion becomes automatic. You don't have to seek out the level of you. Water seeks out its own level. So whatever level you're on, the water on that level is going to seek you out. You have to understand, man, that this is your life. This is your battle. This is your journey. Yes, we all congregate in the alpha sphere to discuss our own individual journeys. That's why I always tell you, man, it's a blessing to be able to provide you some value on your alpha journey. I never say to provide some value on this alpha journey, because this alpha journey is my alpha journey. That alpha journey is your alpha journey. I want you, man, to focus solely on your individual alpha journey. That's what this is about. It's about understanding that whatever you do in this life is going to affect you more than it affects anyone else. It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what decision you make, brothers, you're making a decision for yourself. If you got a wife and children and it's not working out and you got to leave, yeah, it's going to affect the children in a negative manner, but I promise you, their life will go back to normal before yours will. Find me in a situation where a man ended up realizing, man, that this situation ain't going to work. And he said, you know, I'm not going to force myself to be miserable in a situation. I made the wrong move with the wrong woman. Find me a man who says that, and then I tell you what that man does. That man understands that the children and the woman will move on and improve their lives quickly. You're the one who has to pretty much start from a lower level of life. Most times, after divorce, a man starts from a lower level of life. The woman and the children go on. While you still trying to recover, she's going on and moved on to the next man, and the children have bought into that man. If you're at a job, no matter how long you've been there, man, hey, man, listen, if you leave, okay, it's going to affect you way more than it's going to affect them. You can't consider other people when you're making moves to better yourself. And that's the biggest hurdle that men are going to have. Considering other people when you make the move that's going to benefit you for the rest of your life. Benefit you for the rest of your life. A relocation move. A career change move. A big financial investment move. You can't consider other people when you really, really believe you're making a move that could change your life forever. That's the time to be selfish. Because if you make that move with other people in mind, you're not going to think it through correctly. And when you do it, you're not going to implement it correctly. And you're not going to be full speed ahead, moving forward with it. You're not going to push it as hard as you can because you're thinking about other people. You think about other people every day of your life. As a man, you're always considering other people. But in that scenario, when it comes to making decisions that can change your life forever, you don't consider other people. You only consider yourself in the end result. You don't have time to be a family man when you think about business. You don't have time to be a husband when you're thinking about business. You don't have time to be a father, a friend, a brother, a confidant. You don't have time to be any of that when you're thinking about business. Business is a shrewd environment. You got to be 100% shrewd when it comes to business. And you know what? There is no personal attachment in business. So I want you men to understand, when you're making these career moves, you're making these moves, man, that could change your life forever. You're taking these sacrifices, taking these great risks. You can't take a risk for someone else. You can't move to an area that may not benefit you because it benefits somebody else. You can't make a financial decision that benefits somebody else, but it doesn't benefit you. Business is the most alpha frame of mind you can be in, because it takes away the emotion. There is no emotion in business. There is no love in business. There is no consideration in business. There's a 12-step program in business. When you got a business plan planned out, the steps are already there. Feelings don't get in the way. You take those steps. And you have to view your life as your business. You make a good move in business, business gets better, your life improves. You make a bad move in your business, the business that is your life, you could go belly up. Your life could literally go belly up. Men are killing themselves by making bad moves for themselves just because those moves are good for someone else. And I want you men to understand that here in the alpha sphere, we don't cut those corners. See, when you make a move that benefits you, it's going to benefit all the people that you would have been concerned about. You got two options. You could be considerate of other people when you make these decisions and decide not to make them because, well, it might not benefit, blah. You can decide not to make them and end up, being in that scenario where everything stays the same for you and therefore stays the same for them. Or you can make those moves with the consideration of the end result and take that risk and get behind it 100% and benefit yourself and everyone else that you would have otherwise not been able to benefit. When you get better, those who depend on you get better. When you get healthier, those who depend on you get healthier. When you get wealthier, those who depend on you get wealthier. And also when you give up, those who are dependent on you give up. This is leadership, man. Leadership one-on-one. Lead from the front with actions. I hope this has been beneficial to you, men. Subscribe for more videos. Peace.
It's the book of Alpha running, man, homie. Read it or weep.